This is my response to the Ovid and science and how the topic of spontaneous creation is displayed in Deucalion and Pyrrha and in the speech of Pythagoras. I have my notes as usual. So in book 1, when the flood destroys almost all life, not all life is like gone forever, because he describes that the sun heated the soil, and from this combination of heat and like the moisture, then life started to form, like living things. And this is an example because like sorry, like they don't have any parents to come from or any like seeds implanted in the ground to like create these things, and so that's why it's pretty much spontaneous, because it's the combination of like water and I would guess fire because it's heat, but you know, it's the sun. Well, no, yeah, that is the sun. And the next one, and Deucalion and Pyrrha, they are told to throw like stones over their shoulders, and so they do, and later on these stones start to like take shape and become like mushy and soften, and these later become humans. And this is basically telling us that humans came from the earth and were generated from the earth, because normally you can't have a human without like a mom and a dad. And so that's another example of the spontaneous creation. And then the last one is in book 15, in Pythagoras' speech. He explains how life is always forming, and he says the examples that I saw, like worms appearing in the mud, frogs coming from damp soil, or insects coming from dead things. And all of those kind of make sense, like regularly. Like insects come from dead things like maggots, frogs just kind of appear in damp soil. But one that really didn't make sense to me is that he said that bees can come from a dead ox. And that doesn't make any sense to me, but it's still spontaneous, because those normally can't happen. But it's from the combination of like earth, because dead things are decomposed and become like just matter, like earth matter. And then like frogs and worms and bees and insects, they all came from that. And so that's it being created from earth again, because it's all decomposed. That's it.